believe in ghosts? Oh, most definitely. Lots of people believe in ghosts, and I personally can't accept that this is everything, that there's nothing else, that when you die and your physical body stops working, that's it. I believe that there has to be somewhere else where we can all go. So yeah, I do believe in ghosts.
Ghosts, I'm not sure if I believe in ghosts. I think there's something about the house, but I don't know if it's ghosts. There's got to be something. I just don't know if it's ghosts as such. What Sarah's saying, she feels that there are ghosts here. To me, that's not a good thing. Ghosts, to me, are something that's not at rest, that they're unhappy and not at peace.
Okay, a brief history of the house is it was built in the 1930s.
It wasn't registered till the 40s.
It's had 2 owners before us.
It's in a bit of a state because we bought it to do up.
Sadly, the last owner's son did actually pass away in the house, and that is why the house is kind of the state we bought it in. It had just been neglected over time. We've already had some really great times. It is our first home together, and it's beginning to feel more like home. And we want it to be that bit special. But there are times when it definitely hasn't been perfect. Nights when we've both been sat in the living room downstairs and we've heard noises from upstairs, doors slamming, maybe things falling off, just unpleasant experiences really. I do think there's a ghost in the house, or at least some sort of presence. I think the presence in the house is actually my grandma. Had a couple of incidents, one being I had a really bad day and I got myself a little bit upset, and I started smelling something that wasn't normally present in the house until it got really, really strong. And at first I wasn't really too sure what it was until it hit me. It was actually my grandma's perfume, whom died way before I bought the house. And where I was sat, it was becoming more and more overwhelming. Even when I moved out of the area and came back, it was very much contained around where I was sat in the kitchen. This presence or spirit then seemed to actually follow me out of the house, as that evening it happened twice more, once in a cinema, and again nobody else seemed to be able to smell it, but it was really making me choke. And then actually in a bank where I was really overwhelmed, but nobody else, including Rick, could actually smell anything at all. So I feel that maybe she's here to look over me, and that the noises and the bangs in the night are just accidents.
I don't agree with that though. I don't agree a loved one would come along and frighten you
I
like that.
I find it reassuring.
But I believe a spirit, if it's here, it's because it's not at rest. I don't.
Obviously we don't agree on things, but we thought we'd have a look online. We found you and thought someone with more knowledge than us could help us identify who this presence is. I can't believe it. I mean, this is the first time I've done anything physical. Normally it's just all been noises. It's almost like they want to be noticed. Does that make any sense? This all to me confirms that yes, there is a presence in the house, but it does not confirm who that presence is. What I think is that if it is a protective presence, it would follow me out the house, which it has done on the day the smell seemed to leave the confines of these walls with me. But if it is more what Rick thinks, that it really should stay within the house, I'm not going to let it affect my life, and I would like you to come back in a few months, but for now we're just going to have to get on with it.